So for this, the first thing you want to do is go into a session and just make sure your spawn location is set to random. Then once you've got that, just go back to story mode to actually do the glitch. Now when you go back to story mode, what your friend will need to do is go to a solo session. So just have your friend, make sure they're in story mode, have them go to play GTA online, then go to solo session, and once they get into the solo session, just have them start up a job, so a stunt race or something like that, and just have them wait in the settings menu for that job. Now once your friend is set up there and you're back in story mode, you'll want to get a 1-star wanted level, so you can use the cheat to put your wanted level up, or you can just kill a few people and just make sure you've got a 1-star wanted level. Now once you've got that, you'll just want to wait for the cops to show up, and this is probably the part where most of you will have problems. This part does present some problems here, but I'll just tell you how to do it and explain it as best as I can. So you just want to go over to the cops and you want to hold down your button for the pause menu, and then as soon as your character starts to put their hands up, you then want to let go of the pause menu. The pause menu should then open just like this right here, and then from here go over to online and just hover over choose character. And now you want to go and disconnect your internet, so you can go to your network settings and then go offline or disconnect your internet that way, or you can turn your router off, or you can just pull your Ethernet cable out of your console, whatever way you want to do it. But once you've done that, if you press down on the D-pad and up on the D-pad, you should see you still have the menu behind the pause menu, just like how I did right there. Now you need to make sure that menu is still hovering over choose character, like how I had set up right here. And basically what you need to do is, there is some timing right here, and this is where some problems can happen. So what you need to do now is reconnect your internet. Now as soon as the options come back to the menu, you want to spam the button to select choose character a couple of times, but you have to do that very quickly as soon as you see the options come back to the menu. Now if you do the timing right here and if everything went correctly, you should get an alert that says the Rockstar Game Services are unavailable. Now if you didn't get that, just try again from the beginning, but if you got that, you want to then go straight to your friend's profile who's in a solo session right now and join them. Then come back to the game and you want to wait on this alert for about 7 seconds. Then after about 7 seconds, accept the alert. When you get the alert to join your friend, you want to accept it. You should get a second alert that says the session is full. For me, it said the session was private because I did it a little bit differently, but it should say it's full for you. But once you've got the second alert here, you will now want to wait on this alert and now have your friend leave that job they're in right now and have them go start up a closed friend session. Once they're in that session, have them start up another job and just have them wait in the settings menu for that job. Now once they've got that, you'll want to accept this alert you're on right now and then straight away go and join your friend again. And then when you get the alert to join them again, you want to wait on this alert. Now the alert should just go away on its own, and from here it should start loading you to an online session. It can take a couple of minutes to load you into the online session, but once it does start loading you in and it starts loading you down from the clouds, you will now want to just start spamming A if you're on Xbox One or X if you're on PS4. Just keep spamming that button over and over again. And what should happen is when you come all the way down from the clouds, you should get an alert, and if everything goes correctly here, it should start loading you over to your friend's job. Now it can kick you out of the session at this stage, and if that happens, unfortunately you have to go back to the beginning and start again. But if you got it and it's now loading you over to your friend's job, you will now want to just wait until it loads you all the way down from the clouds over to the job, and now ask your friend to leave the job. Now once your friend does leave the job, you will now want to go to confirm settings and then launch up the job. And then from there, have your friend start up another solo session and then have them go into a job again. Then just join them and accept all of the alerts that you get. And then from there, it should just spawn you into another session as your online character. Now, once it does spawn you in here, you want to set your spawn location to your clubhouse. And once you've got your spawn location set to the clubhouse, you will now want to start up the job called a Titan of a Job. Now once you've started up that job, what you'll now want to do is just confirm settings and then launch the job. Now once you do fully get into the job, what you want to do from here is hold down on D-pad, and then you just want to select the story mode character like this. Don't accept that alert right there, you want to back out of that alert, and it should now glitch out a little bit here and start loading you over to the story mode characters. So I selected Franklin, and now over as Franklin right here. And once you've got that, you will now want to open up your pause menu, go over to online, and then go to join crew members. This is what you needed the empty crew for, or the crew where there are no other players online. It's for these next couple of parts right here. So what you want to do from here is just wait for it to load you down. It should do something like this right here. Even if it doesn't, it should be fine anyway, but it should give you an alert that says failed to find a compatible session with crew members, as you can see right here. So just go ahead, accept that alert, and it should load you into a new session. You should now be your online character again, and what you'll now want to do, it should spawn you in your clubhouse, so you want to make your way upstairs and go over to your dartboard. Now over here, you need to make sure you are ready to disconnect your internet pretty quickly, because you'll have to do this pretty fast. So just make sure you've got the option to play darts, and you want to then open your pause menu, go to join crew members, and just select it. And once you've got the alert here, you need to start spamming right on the D-pad and A at the same time, and keep spamming those buttons as fast as you can. If you're on PS4, it's right on the D-pad and X, but just keep spamming them as fast as you can. And what you're looking for is loading in the bottom right corner of your screen. Now, I didn't get it right here. This is what usually happens on your first try. So basically, when you're doing that, it should say loading in the bottom right corner of the screen, but if the alert pops up before it says loading, just go ahead and accept it. If the alert pops up too quickly, just accept it, and then it should load you into a new session. But anyway, like I said, just make sure you're ready to disconnect your internet, and then go to the dartboard, then go to join crew members. Then once you've got the alert, start spamming right on the D-pad and X or A depending on what console you're on, and then as soon as you see loading in the bottom right corner of your screen, go to your home screen and make sure you're on the home screen when you disconnect your internet. Make sure you're not on the game. And now, once you're on the home screen, you've disconnected your internet, you want to reconnect your internet and stay on the home screen the whole time, and just wait there for about 30 seconds. Then once you've waited for about 30 seconds, go back to GTA 5, and what should happen is it should start loading you up to the clouds, and now it should give you the alert saying failed to find a compatible session with crew members. So just accept the alert, it should start loading you to a new session, and once you get into the new session, that's pretty much all of the long and complicated stuff out of the way, and this is where it's very simple. So now all you have to do is, once you spawn in, just hold down on the D-pad and select a story mode character like how we did earlier, back out of the alert, and then it should put you over as the story mode character. As you can see, we're Franklin over here. And then from there, I would recommend going into passive mode right here. You don't really want to die. I'd recommend just going into passive mode like how I do right here. And then make your way over to the casino. Now, of course, the more chips you have here, the better, because of course your money will go up a lot quicker if you have more chips. So I have about 2 million chips, which is a pretty decent amount to have. But anyway, just go into the casino. Once you do get into the casino, make your way over to the cashier. Once you do get over there, you want to press right on the D-pad, and then you want to go down to trade in chips. Now, I'd recommend just leaving it on one chip to begin with, and just trade in that chip, and then just check to see if your chips go down. So you'll see when I trade in this one chip, my chips stay the same, so I know the chips are frozen. So then just max out the chips, and you can keep trading them in over and over again, and you can make a ton of money like that. You can go up to $1 billion if you felt like it. You can just keep doing it to get yourself a ton of money. Like I said in the other video, definitely watch out for a money wipe, because that could happen, but I did tell you how to get around it in the other video. But anyway, the money hasn't saved just yet, so to save it, you can actually just buy a cheap car or a free LG RH8 like how I did right here, and just make sure you get the little orange saving circle in the bottom right corner of your screen like how I did right there, and then from there, that's it. The money should be saved, so you can just close out of your game completely, restart the game, and then once you go back into the game and go back online, you should still have all of your money. So that's it, that's how you can do this glitch on both Xbox and PS4. Of course you can do it solo on PS4, but I really hope I did make this clear enough for you. I know this is a pretty complicated glitch, but I hope you could understand this video. I hope I made it clear enough for you, and if this video did help you in any way, then please go back over to the original video and drop a like over on that video, and maybe subscribe to the channel with post notifications turned on so you don't miss future videos. Have a good rest of your day or night, and I'll see you in the next video.